Today we start on an epic battle fantasy, a quest for glory. How to play. Anyone who's played a turn-based RPG should find this one self-explanatory. Played with the mouse, select commands, use slimes for practice, and there'll be more in-game. I'm going to play on normal because I am a wuss and I haven't put hours and hours and hours into this game. I probably could do harder epic, but I'm just going to stick with normal. I'm a normal guy. We have 14,000 funds to spend on different stuff. Potions, max potions for restoring hit points, ether, max ether to restore MP, poison, antidotes, water of life to revive people, magic, and attack potions. We want to have like 2 water of lives just in case. We want to have a lot of ethers. Basically, max ether is more than twice the price, but it restores twice the amount. So it costs you turns, but it's cheaper. So we're going to stick to some ethers, and potions is the same way with max potions. Max potion will store, I think, like all of your hit points, whereas potion only restores half. But again, it's a lot cheaper. So we're gonna get like 8 potions. And we have money left over, but we'll save that for later. We don't actually need any of this other stuff, at least not yet. We will get one more opportunity to go to the store. There won't be another shop for a while. Be sure to spend your money. Yes, I am ready. Ooh, slimes. So this game was made back in 2009 by Matt, aka Kupo707. These slimes are just easy, so I'm not going to waste any of my MP. Oh, the Moogle came out. That is what that little guy is. He comes out every once in a while, randomly, and he will give you random items that help you. More of these little blob slime thingies. I will get into different attacks and different stuff as I use them, but for now, I'm just going to keep things really simple because I don't need to do anything more complicated. I'm also going to hide this, that way you can see hit points and things like that. They show up, the hit bars and stuff. We're just going to we'll show this off. The mage, the hot chick mage girl, you can attack, you can defend. She has W magic, which is like white magic. You can purify, heals effects, barrier, boosts magic defense, heal one player, heal both players. You can revive, heal a fallen, and judgment. Do large damage, but it also hurts us. Black magic, which is all sorts of offensive spells. Lucky Star, very cheap, attacks randomly. Fireball deals fire damage. Glacier deals ice damage. Thunderbolt deals electric damage. Those 3 are all basically the same, just different types of attacks. And Pulsar is very expensive, hits all with heavy non-elemental. Can also summon a Pichu, a Registeel, a Canty, and Catastrophes. Very, very expensive. Damages us as well as them. And you can use items. For now, we're just going to use a Lucky Star. I'm going to show it off. Why not? And it 1 hits, so that's always positive. I'll do our heroes, player 1. I don't think these guys actually have names, although I'm not completely sure. Yeah, we got a potion. But we'll just go, player 1 is the fighter, player 2 is the cute little red-headed, orange-haired, whatever she is, mage. So, just moving right along real quickly. And you have 10,000 hit points each and 1,000 magic points, and you need to stay alive. Ooh, that was super effective, to borrow a Pokemon analogy. These guys have little blob mice things. I think they're like mice slime. I don't know. They have cheese on their heads. And now we're on to the boss. This boss, each area will have a couple of small fights, and then we'll have an associated boss at the end. There are 6 areas overall in the game. So we can attack and defend. We have Bushido, which has some other skills. Drain can weaken their attack. It's a weak attack and heals some hit points. Wind Slash, strike all foes with moderate damage. Quake hits with earth. Eruption is a fire attack. Psyken uses Holy, Elemental, and Legend does several slashes. We have specials. Mog brings random item and uses it. Temper boosts attack. Protect boosts defense. And Airstrike, the Screamer, which I probably won't wind up using at all in this LP. And Power Metal deals magic damage and heals. As the fighter, you can also change your sword, and each sword has different attack, defense, magic defense, and magic attack properties. Also works better with each one has a different element associated with it, and therefore works differently with the Bushido spells and special spells. For now, we're using the Heaven's Gate, which is a holy-based sword. I don't think I can actually show what its stats are while it's equipped. I will probably change swords throughout different fights or whatnot. But for now, I'm just going to use that, and because Psyken works really well with the Holy Sword, that's what I'm going to use. As far as I know, the slimes don't have any specific strengths or weaknesses, so everything sort of works equally against them. So we'll just use a Fireball, because that works too, and you can see they have that health bar on the side. He's already down to about 60% health. Oh, cool. Get some free life back. I will keep an eye on that and make sure that I don't die, but I'm not really worried about it in the slimes area. I didn't really see what damage the fire one did. I was too busy talking, but we'll just switch to ice anyway. A little variety. Can't ever hurt. That one looked like it probably did less. Still doing okay. We'll just keep going. Yay. And they're almost dead. So one more. Let's try the thunder this time. That way we'll just show all three of them. And that was enough to win the fight. Moving on to Area 2. Huh. I thought you got all of your health restored between areas, but I guess that you do lose all of your negative status effects in between new areas, like after you defeat a boss, but I guess apparently you don't gain back health. I thought you did. Oh well. Now we get some floating eyeballs, who, after doing some research, I know they are weak against ice. So let me see if I have a ice sword. I don't remember if I do or not. Stones, Quake, Inferno's Fire, Runeblade, Soul Eater. I don't think I actually have anything that does ice for the fighter. No, I don't. So instead, I'm just going to use one round for defensive stuff. Not because I really have to, but just because I kind of want to. So we're going to give ourselves 50% defense. And then I'm also going to give myself 50% magic defense with barrier. And this will wear off 5% a turn for the next 10 turns. So it makes us take a lot less damage. Not that it really matters, but we're going to attack. We'll attack this one, and we did about half damage. Getting low here, so I'm going to use some white magic. We're just going to use heal because it's a lot cheaper. Heal her up, and when we need to, we'll use another heal here, probably. Finish this guy off, hopefully. Yay, finished him off. And we'll use black magic. And this one, as I said, they're weak to ice. So we'll use ice. Oh, almost. Almost did all the damage. That's very sad that it didn't. Now we get 3 eyeballs. And I probably could try risking using it against another one, but I'd rather finish everything off in 3 turns and only get teal damage from 2. That way in other words, better to take less damage than risk having all 3 and then having 1 the next turn. This way, I don't know, it's more guaranteed. This way it's 2 and 1 versus other way it would be potentially actually 0. So it could have potentially been 3 and then finished off in 0, but it also could have, this is much more guaranteed to work. No, I don't actually. Wait, what am I doing? I don't want to use that. I'll get more better into remembering where all of my stuff are. I'm sort of forgetful right now. Okay. I'm actually going to, the boss fight is for the second area is coming up next, so I'm going to heal more on both of us so that we have like full health. I think so far I'm doing a pretty good job of conserving my mana, which is usually an issue, so there we go. Just want to make sure that I don't ever run out of mana. Oh, this is an ugly looking guy. This is the Beholder Beast, who is the boss of Area 2. So let's go back to our holy special. Yay, 14,000 and ice. So this game is really, really cool. It has spawned, it was super popular back in 2009. And as I'm sure a lot of you guys know, it spawned 2 sequels so far. I don't know if a 4th one is in the works, but it wouldn't surprise me at all. The second game follows a very similar pattern to this. It's completely linear in your fights. The third one is an open exploration game where you go around from area to area, and you have it's more of like a Zelda sort of experience versus like this straight JRPG linear boss fight rush sort of experience. Oh, that hurt. That definitely hurts. So heal. Don't need to heal more, but oh, that's kind of gross right there. And poisoned, and taking poison damage, which I believe should heal. The poison damage should heal automatically once the fight is over and we move to the third area. But the biggest downfall by far of this game, like super oversight by Kupo, is the fact that there is no saving in this first game. Basically, if you lose both of your guys at any point, if both of them die, which is very possible, especially on hard or epic, you have to start all the way at the beginning again, that really stinks, because this game takes about an hour long to play, all told,